Now then all, Ben back on the Rad Music Chat channel. Hope you're all doing really well. We're back with episode number 7 on the series that we're calling Songs of My Life. Songs of My Life is where we take a music lover just like you, just like me, send them 20 questions. Each one is answered with a song. Get them to choose the 5 that speaks to them the most. Bring them on the channel and we have a chat about each choice, the artist, the song, what it means to them, have some fun, go off on a few tangents. So, number 7, lucky for some, lucky for us, we have got Tasha Gooding. Tasha, along with her partner Jack, they run a Leeds United fan channel on YouTube called ALL LEEDS TV. ALL LEEDS TV is one of the original and still one of the best fan channels out there. And I'll put links in the description below. But I also am very chuffed to say that Tash is the first female guest that we've had on. So I've given her the courtesy of a couple of extra choices because some of the stories were too good to not have on. So anyway, won't take up any more of your time. Enjoy this episode, and thanks so much, Tash, for coming on. And I'm on the line with Tasha from ALL LEEDS TV. Tash, thanks for joining.
No worries. Thank you for inviting me.
No, lovely to have you on. And Tasha is got the esteemed title of being the first lass on, which is great. I've got a few female viewers out there that have been like, "When are you getting a lass on?" So here we go.
I hope I'll do us proud.
Oh, I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will. Looking at your choices, pretty excited about this one anyway. So that's great. So the first thing I usually start with is I'll say, when I sent you the 20 questions, did you find it hard, or did these leap out at you, or did you try and answer them all and then choose the best? How did you approach it?
It was hard because I was like, I just had answers for all of them. Yeah. And it was just trying to pick ones that have a bit of a background story to it as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because the story is why we're here. So yeah, no, that's great.
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you're ready, let's fire straight in.
Yeah, definitely.
Cool. Okay. So, a song that gives you goosebumps, what did you choose?
Kate Bush, Running Up That Hill.
If only could, I'd make a deal with God, and I'd get him to swap our places. Be running up that road, be running up that hill.
Okay, go on, tell us about it.
Yeah, I just think it's one of them songs that just it gets to me every time, and I just think it's absolutely brilliant. And I know she came out and explained what it was about, the gender roles and if we swap places. But I think the amazing thing with music is that you can just interpret it however you want, and that it what it speaks about to you as well. And to me, it was like it's going to be really morbid really quick. I'm so sorry. But like, I've had quite a lot of people die in my life that I'm very close to. And for me, it was like the switching places with them. If I could switch with them, I would. And that's how I interpreted it before I found out what it really meant. And I don't know. Her singing gives me goosebumps as well. And I just love it. And then the Stranger Things video as well, just in heightened that, and obviously it went viral everywhere then after that, and I just it gave me goosebumps watching it in that as well. I thought it was brilliant song to do.
Were you a bit disappointed that she kind of explained further what it meant, or did it not take away the meaning to you?
That's a really good question. Kind of, because you're like, oh yeah, how did I not see that? Or like, that's not, but I don't know, it still didn't take it away from me. I still feel like a little bit maybe, but because I do like how you can just interpret music in the way that you want. But I think sometimes understanding them is really good, like Stereophonics, Local Boy in the Photograph, and stuff like that. Like the stories behind them are brilliant. Well, not brilliant, obviously, very sad, but like good to know. And
good to know. Yeah, I guess So it depends on the song, but a lot of artists will just refuse to. They'll be like, no, because once we put the song out, it belongs to you, so you interpret it how you want. But a song that changed your life. You chose Machines, which is off Biffy Clyro's album Puzzles.
I look around the grave for an escape route of routines. There doesn't seem.
Tell us about that one.
Yeah, again, like I've been through really dark phases of my life, and that just really spoke to me more than any other song ever has. I was a massive Biffy fan, and then when I found that, I was just blown away by it. And it's one of them songs that when you're down, it makes you think that there's a certain line in there that makes me think that, okay, this isn't it. Like, this isn't the end. You know, there will be brighter days ahead. And then when I'm happy and I listen to it and I think, God, yeah, that's where I was, and now I'm really happy, like at this moment in time. And like it's good for sort of both emotions. So it's not just one
Right.
that I listen to when I'm sad. And I've seen them God knows how many times live.
Oh,
And
really?
every
Okay.
time, yeah, I've seen them live loads of times. And every time I see them live and they play it, I just, yeah, cry my eyes out because it takes me away. But it was one that just really, really connected with me. Every single word of it. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I can
really
see actually
powerful. Yeah.
just you talking about it, like it's you know it means a lot to you. So that's
Yeah,
amazing. I love that music does it.
yeah,
So how many,
it's put me through some really dark times. Yeah.
right, but now you can listen to it still and kind of reflect on that's where I was. Now I'm here.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Like I'm all in every emotion that I have. So if I'm
Right.
if I'm feeling really down, I will let myself just cry and cry and cry, get
Got
it all
you.
out my system. And then
Mhm.
I will kind of then, yeah, just get it all out and then move on, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might sound a bit strange, but like lock it in a
No,
box.
no.
Then until next time, I'm like, you're allowed out again. I'm just gonna cry again. And then I'm
No.
back to being me again. Yeah.
There's nothing. I mean, isn't it? It's kind of a medical thing that we shouldn't suppress stuff. You know,
Yeah.
just feel the way that you're going to feel, and then feel.
Yeah.
The good one
Exactly.
will
Yeah.
come. Yeah. So, how many times have you seen them live? They are incredible live.
Oh gosh. I don't know how many, because I've seen them at festivals and stuff. Seen them and
Yeah.
I was very, very lucky. I won tickets to see them at the cathedral, St Paul's. Was it St Paul's Cathedral?
Oh wow.
So they
Okay.
was in a church and it was just acoustic, and they had like candles absolutely everywhere,
Right.
and it was absolutely beautiful. Yeah, you can see it on YouTube, and
Right.
that was amazing. And then they've just recently done one that I went to a month or so ago. I can't remember now.
Okay.
But yeah, and that was like an intimate one as well. It
Mhm.
wasn't acoustic, but yeah, it was an intimate small one at Leeds University.
Okay.
So yeah, that was brilliant. And then seen them a few times. So Portsmouth, me and Jack went down.
Right.
Then there was Reading, Scarborough. I've seen him because my dad got me into him, so I saw him once or
Okay.
twice with my dad.
Okay. You need to go to a Scottish Biffy gig.
Yeah. Oh, I do. I really do.
Yeah.
I love when they
Yeah.
do Tea in the Park and they bring out the bagpipes. It's just insane.
They
And
are.
and what I love more, like, I love them even more is just because it's how me and Jack bonded as well over them. And because all my friends don't really like him, and I'm like, oh, and then I said, he was like, oh, who's your favorite band? I was like, oh, I probably don't know him, Biffy Clyro. And then he's like, yeah, I love him. And I was like, oh, no way. So yeah, and then Rearrange is going to be our the song that we dance to as well at our wedding. So
Oh, lovely.
really excited.
That's amazing. So were you, when he said, "Yeah, I love them," were you like, "Is this a line?"
Yeah.
Did you have to test him a little bit
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
like? So this one you were clever with. You basically had kind of made it. It was a song that's made you cry, a song that makes you sad. Those two questions are a little close, so I need to revise them. But and also it was the answer for your favorite sort of soundtrack song. So it was. Tell us what it was.
Yeah, so it's For Good by Wicked.
I have been changed for good, and just to clear the air, I ask forgiveness for the things I've done. You blame.
Okay.
So the Wicked soundtrack I absolutely love and
Mhm.
obsessed with. And I love how Ariana Grande and Cynthia Erivo have just taken that music on as well. They've done amazing with it. Some songs I actually prefer with them in than the original.
Right.
Probably going to get slated for that. But, no, but I do like the For Good with all of them. You know, the original and the new cast. So that was, yeah, that makes me cry every time. But it reminds me of, so I mentioned earlier, I've lost quite a few people in my life. And when I was 7, I lost my best friend, who was like a
Oh,
sister to
wow.
me.
Jeez.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm gonna try. I didn't think
No.
that would get to me. Yeah.
God, yeah.
Yeah, so like we were like sisters, so we like went to school together. We used to go childminders together. You know, we did nursery and everything together. Like we grew up together. We were in each other's pockets all the time. And she was such an amazing, wonderful little girl. Like, she wanted to be a vet. She would always want to look after animals and that, and she was so good with them. And she just had a massive, massive heart. She was really kind. And we had the best times at childminders. Like, she was so creative, come up with amazing ideas all the time of all things we could play and stuff. I wasn't as
What was her name?
Charlotte. So
Charlotte.
my little daughter is named after Charlotte.
Ah, okay. That's amazing. No, that's
Yeah.
brilliant. Yeah.
And yeah, I wasn't always the nicest kid, and you know, like I used to swear a lot. Still do, still a bit of a potty mouth if you've seen our most matches. And at my childminders, I'd always get sent to the naughty step, and she would always come in and just sit with me rather than going off and playing with other children, and that she would just come and sit and talk to me and stuff like that. And sometimes I'd feel really bad. I'm like, oh, go away. Like, it was really nasty what I used to do, but then like for me it was like I didn't want her life to be dumbed down because of me, sort of dulled down because of me. And yeah, so then the lines and that, when they say like, you've changed me for good, like, yeah, she did massively, and I always try and be a better person.
Favorite cover song? Tell us what you chose.
This was really hard because I think Miley's the queen of covers.
Yeah.
So yeah, I chose the Metallica one. So I love Metallica as well. Nothing Else Matters is one of my favorite songs, so I've chosen that one.
Never care for what they say. Never care for getting played. Never care for what they do.
But yeah, it was so hard because she's really good at covers, and she's got such a range that she can do, different genres and everything. But yeah, I'd say that one.
Yeah, no, that's a brilliant song. I do love her version. The fact that Elton's on it as well,
Yeah.
on her version. And yeah, it's funny, isn't it? She is quite Marmite, but she's got such a smoky,
Definitely. Yeah.
older voice that does her well. I mean, I know it's the really obvious one, but I mean, her Dolly Parton cover is just,
Yeah,
something else.
That's what got all her covers massive, was that she used to do backyard sessions, and that one just went viral, and everyone was like, we need more of these. And yeah, so then she kept doing backyard sessions and stuff over the years. She's done 2 or 3, yeah. So
yeah, I think on that Blacklist album where loads of people are covering different Metallica songs, loads of people do Nothing Else Matters, but that version is head and shoulders the best one. So great choice.
Yeah, definitely. And I think the other one was Why Do You Only Call Me When You're High. That is amazing. And I think Arctic Monkeys actually said to her, I really wish we had done that high bit that you had done. Like, they said that how she changed it as well, because she doesn't just cover songs, she makes them her own, and I love that.
Yes.
She interprets them her own way. She changes little bits about it and stuff, and yeah.
The next one you said was a song that makes you want to dance. So tell us what you chose for that.
Yeah. Oh my God, my head's gone blank.
Okay, so Rush Hour.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, like Jane. I think it's Jane Weedlin.
Got her name. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
great,
Jack always
great
puts,
choice.
I might put that song on again. Yeah. So
Yeah.
it reminds me of Jack and Charlotte. We always dance to it. It's that instant, like it just lifts your mood instantly. Yeah, I love it. And it just reminds me of them. Yeah, it makes me so
Right.
happy. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. As soon as it starts, because it starts, boom, you're in.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
yeah, no, it's I loved that song as a kid because I'm old enough to
Yeah.
remember it in the 80s.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's funny because she was in the Go-Go's with Belinda Carlisle, right?
Yeah.
And she didn't really have, obviously Belinda Carlisle went on to be this huge superstar, but Jane Wiedlin didn't really have sort of same thing, but that song is fantastic. No, great choice.
Yeah. And I feel like you could use that for like the summer song as well. Because it's just
Yeah.
got such a
Oh,
summery vibe to
totally.
it.
Yeah, that is a summer song.
Yeah.
What was it when Joe was talking about a song? He was like talking about,
Being in the
driving by
car.
the beach somewhere, top
Yeah,
down.
definitely.
That's one of those songs, 100%. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so moving on. We basically there was a couple for this. So there was songs that remind you of either your parents collectively or your mum or your dad. So you chose one for each, which is fantastic. So for your mum, tell us what you chose.
Yeah. So ABBA slipping through your fingers, my fingers,
My
slipping through the
fingers.
fingers.
The feeling that I'm losing her forever, and without really entering the world.
Yeah, so this reminds me of my mum. I remember watching Mamma Mia with her, and that
Right.
scene came on, and we just held each other's hands. I know it sounds really cheesy, and we just like were crying because we just related it with that video as well to it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just resonated with us both so much. And then I think of it with Charlotte now as well, like so it sounds really corny, but like brushing her hair, like in that movie, and when I brush Charlotte's hair, it makes me think of it and stuff. And
No, that's what we love. This is
yeah.
the stuff we want.
Yeah, exactly. And just certain lines in that as well, like as soon as you get to know her, and then she changes again and you're like, oh, I've got to figure it all out again. But that's the fun of it. Her personality is amazing, so yeah, I love, I obviously love my daughter a million, but yeah, and it reminds me of my mom, just like how we grew up and things like that as well. And then me and my mom was actually a lot closer after I moved away. So when I went to uni, I
Right.
realized how much she did for me,
Yeah.
how much she was there for me, everything, and things that she went through, like sort of with Charlotte as well. Like I would ask her, whenever I was struggling, how did you deal with this, or how did you deal with that? And it made me realize everything she did for me. And
Yeah.
she, my mum's my absolute role model. Like she
Mhm.
moved mountains to get to where she was now. She's had really, really hard times, and yeah, absolutely love her to bits. So that song just really resonates with my mum. And my mum's not my mum listens to crap music, so for us to bond on a song, it was like yes. So that one I like chose straight away, but my dad one was a lot harder to choose because
Okay.
my dad, like, I will go on to that, but yeah.
Well, you said that he got you into Biffy, so he was obviously is he into more contemporary music than your mum? What when you say
more
crap music?
indie rock. So my
I'm,
mum.
I'm not asking you to call your mum out, but you can if you want.
I don't know. She puts on like the playlist. I'm like, what is it? I mean, she
Okay.
listens to good stuff as well. Like I love 80s music. Jack has made me really love 80s music. My dad's made me love 70s and 80s music.
Mhm.
And 60s, and but like with my mum, she's not really a music fan as such either.
Okay.
And like she'll like something. Like my dad was very dominant in everything that we listened to. Like my mum would just be like, yeah, put it on, whatever. But
Right.
I don't
As long as
I don't
everyone's
know.
happy,
Yeah.
then yeah. No, that's fine. And so, like you say, it was nice to have a moment where you also had a song that you bonded over. Yeah. So no,
definitely.
Let's move on to Dad then. So, what song did you choose that reminds you of your dad?
So I did Wake Me Up When September Ends.
Wake me up when September ends. Ring out the bell.
I chose it was so hard to choose this one. Me and my dad have lots of times where he would get a CD and then, you know, we would get the book with it and we'd put it on in the living room. We'd like snuggle off on the couch and we would sit and we'd just be reading all the lyrics to all the songs. We'd listen to the whole album. Like he would always come home like, I've got a new album. I'm like, yes, let's get it on.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, and we'd just sit there and we'd listen to it and I just remember like, yeah, that feeling when we heard that song, we were like, wow, how powerful. And another question you've asked before is like music videos, and that was a really strong music video as well. And we just kept playing it over and over again. We was like, we really need to stop this because we're gonna get sick of it. And he's like, yeah, we need to stop doing this. And then like, okay, right. And then he went out into the garden, and then I've come out and going, shall we just one more time? He's like, yeah, let's do it. He's like, I couldn't get it out of our heads, like both of us, and yeah, both just so moved by it. Yeah, it was incredible. And I mentioned it earlier, but like Stereophonics, local boy in the photograph, like he would always tell me like the stories behind songs. You know, he taught me about like Live Aid, and like he had that DVD, and we like Bob Geldof, you know, I Don't Like Mondays. He told me all the story about that. There's just like so many like car journeys. So like we'd like travel up from Kent to Yorkshire. So my dad's from Yorkshire, and we lived in Kent. And yeah, we'd always travel up, and like we'd always have music on, and we'd always be like talking about different music. Yeah, he got me into Biffy, which is really, he's not really that into Biffy anymore. Like he loved him when they did Bubbles and Mountains and stuff, but then he kind of went off them. But I just carried on that love for him.
No, that's cool.
Yeah, and then I'm always like, Dad, what playlist have you made on Spotify now? Because like he makes like his top 100 and stuff like that. I'm like, send me it.
Oh,
like,
awesome.
Yeah. He is mad for music, so he like really made me love music. He made me appreciate different like instruments and stuff. And but lyrics definitely, like So I actually asked my dad, I said, what song would you choose that reminded you of me? And he said that one. So I thought, right, okay, I'll go for that one then.
Oh, that's great. Yeah, you basically got him involved and say, right, I've got this question for this. No, that's
I've got 100 answers. What's the one your answer for me?
Yeah,
so
get him to make the decision so you can no, that's fantastic. Tasha, really enjoyed that. Really cool. Where can people sort of noise you up or see what you're up to, see what you and Jack are doing? Where can people find your content?
Yeah, so if you're a big fan of Leeds United, we've got a YouTube channel called ALL LEEDS TV, and we're on there. Mike does a lot of our socials, and I do it alongside Mike. But yeah, so we're really big on all socials. Thank you to Mike. So on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, you can reach us onto that as well. So yeah,
just search ALL LEEDS TV and you can't miss, right? And I will put the links down below as well. And even if you're not Leeds fans, some of Jack and Tasha's content where they're actually filming at the grounds, because their seats are at Elland Road, their seats are really close to where the away fans are. It's hilarious. It's so funny. I send a lot of your stuff to non-Leeds fans just to get giggles with the chants back and forth. So no, it's awesome. So
we do get quite a lot of other fans coming in on our channels. Like, been waiting for this.
Yeah, of course, because they know where you guys are sat, so it's ideal for getting it. So Tash, thanks so much. And I mean, let Jack know he'd be welcome on in the new year. I didn't realize he had
it'll be a heavier playlist.
Well, there you
he's
go.
Quite broad as well. Like he'll go from like listening to Slayer to listening to NSYNC.
Awesome. Yeah, no.
And it really makes me laugh. It was just there's different vibes that come out, and like it depends on his personality on that day. But like I mean, I'm quite broad anyway. Like I'll rap to like Eminem, listen to Miley, and then listen, to heavier stuff as well. But I do like Slipknot. But that's probably as heavy as I'll go.
You draw the line at Slayer. So right, Tash, thanks very much. And
thank you for having me.
No problem. We'll see you soon.
Yes, see you soon. Bye.
Take care. Bye.